Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Monday the 6th of January and I am here on Chapel Street and we're just going to have a little walk around and look around the car park central development area, because I've had several comments on my YouTube videos and I've also seen posts in the Blackpool community page that demolition on the police station area, which is there, we can just about see the tippy top, it's going to start very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you a little pan around here. As you can see, this bit has been railined off so we can't get in. I mean, technically I could get in, I could just shimmy over that wall, but you know, my main thing is I don't break rules or go where I'm not allowed. So I'm going to have a little pan around here. I'm going to walk down Bonny Street and we're going to get you all the views that I can today. So I'm going to put the camera off now, and when I get to the corner of Bonny Street I shall pop it back on. I shall see you in a second. And I know this is just right next to what I've just filmed, but this is just to show you that pretty much this whole area is cordoned off. There's going to be no vehicles coming through here, because even if we didn't have these fences, we have got these. Now I know technically if they needed to get through there they could quite easily take them down. They do look fairly new, but my point is if they needed to take them down they could. But it looks to me like they have been put there to stop people driving in. I mean, very easily you could walk around there. So look, that's our extra view of that bit. We can see all the old car park is completely fenced off. That's been fenced off for a while, we've seen that. But also all the lights are out on there. So I'm going to turn off again and I'll be right back with the next view. Okay, and I've turned the camera back on now. Just having a further look at those barriers that I put up there, and I'm on about the little permanent railings, not just the big ones that have just been temporarily put there. They looked very new to me, so I think somebody's put them up there to stop people driving vans through. And I was thinking that why would anybody drive into the car park? And then my partner's just suggested to me like there's probably a massive amount of salvageable scrap in all different parts of this building, definitely in the police station part and maybe in the court buildings part. There's probably a ton of scrap, and they probably don't want people driving through in the night in the wagons and just taking everything. Or it could be something like, I don't know, could it be asbestos or something like that? I mean, possibly. I mean, those barriers did look very new, and I don't really recall seeing them before. Look, we can peek through now the dark car park. The lights, because they had the lights on in there for pretty much ages. It was a good few months, wasn't it? Because I filmed round here more than once, and quite a few people did comment and they were like, why the heck are they leaving the lights on? And I was like, well, I don't know, the car park's closed, maybe it's just an oversight, maybe they just forgot to turn them off. But they definitely, let's just put the camera through the gap, they definitely had the lights on, left on, for the longest time. But now everything's finally turned off, so all the power's turned off, everything is properly fenced off, and everybody on the Facebook and YouTube comments are all saying that demolition is starting very soon. Some people did say it was starting today. Now, I didn't think it would start today. I think it potentially could have, but I think the snow we had yesterday probably chucked a spanner in some people's works for starting today. But I do think that definitely the setup will start this week. I don't know, we'll find out together, won't we? I'm going to keep you guys posted, and I'm going to keep walking around. You can see the Bonny Street Bridge there, that's also going to be coming down at some point. But everything is completely fenced off. That's the steps to the old court buildings up there. I've pretty much no desire to be walking around there. Also, I've just seen it's locked there, so even if we did go up those steps, we couldn't get through. This is the car park that we can see, that's next to Bonny Street Market. Completely empty today, guys, look. Just for that Friday, Saturday, like the last Friday, Saturday of the Christmas by the Sea village, it was pretty much full. But now it is, and I can say this, completely empty, because it is, look, you can see for yourself, there is not one single solitary car on here. It is empty. There is the big police station building. That is what we're going to be looking at. That is being demolished soon. That is empty. And also through here we can see the old Bonny Street Market sign. And you know what, I am just going to walk through here. You know, technically probably not allowed to, but through the weekend loads of cars were parked on here, and I was like, didn't know this was a car park now, and apparently it's not, but that fence panel was down over the weekend, and this was probably about 3/4 full with people just parked on it. I guess people just saw the space and thought, you know what, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit, and maybe I'll get a ticket and maybe I won't. Because there was a railing over the old main entrance up there and it had been knocked down, but I'm guessing that people had come through that bit. So anyway, we're going to get around the corner. I'm going to get onto New Bonny Street, and I'm just going to show you the car park from that side. So I shall be right back. Okay, and I'm right back on just the higher level. We can see police station building there. We can see the new car park building there. We can see this older car park. It's around, what would you say, half full? Maybe just over half full. I'd say half full is a fair guesstimate. What do you reckon? Anyway, you can see how full it is. It's going to be interesting in the summer, in this new season, if we ever see it gets to the point where the big new car park is full. Because I do know in the summer usually you can walk around here and this car park will be chocker full, and there'll be signs up saying car park full, and people are still driving and driving around, just hopefully hoping that somebody will be leaving. But now this new summer is going to be upon us in a few months. This will be fully open and operational with all those extra spaces. So I'm going to say that everybody who comes here will have somewhere to park. But really, this is what we're interested in. We're interested in seeing these demolition crews moving in, aren't we? There seems to be nothing happening today. There's absolutely no activity at all so far, but just like I did for the St Chad's Hotel, I am going to keep an eye out. I'm going to try to come round every single day, or at least every other day, and just have a little look around so we don't miss any of the beginnings of this demolition, guys. And it's going to be a long one. There is so much to go in this area. I mean, everything I'm walking on now, all this concrete, which is tons and tons and tons of concrete alone on the ground, is all going to have to go. But yeah, I'm not sure how much of the original development plans are still going to happen, because I did read that that was no longer going to be a thing. Like I read that there was going to no longer be the hotel area put there, but really all I know is what I've just read on Facebook. And I'm not one of these people who thinks, ah yeah, I read it on Facebook so it must be true. Because you know what Facebook's like. You'll read something and sometimes it'll be true, sometimes it won't be true, sometimes it'll be partially true, and sometimes things that were true at one point may change due to changes in plans and developments and all that jazz. All I can do is show you what I am seeing, and that is also one of the reasons why I don't heavily or edit my videos really, because they're not meant to be professional. They're meant to be just me showing you exactly what I am seeing and telling you exactly what I'm seeing. So there's no room for people saying, oh, that's not happening, that didn't happen, that's fixed, because you can clearly see what I have got in the camera. So yeah, on that note guys, I am going to finish this video. I am going to say thank you so much for watching. I will keep my eye out and I will give you as much coverage as I can when this demolition starts. So on that note, I'm going to go now and I shall see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.